Are you struggling with debt repayment? You're not alone. In fact, it's a prevalent issue that's affecting millions of people across the country. Just recently, we've seen news about the debt ceiling and the potential end of the student loan payment pause. This could impact many individuals who rely on these relief measures. Debt can often feel like a heavy burden, casting a shadow over your financial stability and peace of mind. It can influence your ability to save for retirement, affect your discretionary income, and even impact your day-to-day essentials. This is why it's crucial to have a plan. A well-thought-out debt repayment plan can be your roadmap to financial freedom, helping you navigate the complex terrain of loans, interest rates, and repayments. But worry not, creating a successful debt repayment plan is easier than you think. Before you can start repaying your debt, you need to understand it. Just like a doctor wouldn't prescribe medicine without diagnosing the ailment first, you must know the extent and nature of your debt before you can start tackling it. Debt comes in various shapes and sizes. Some of you might be grappling with student loans, a burden that seems to weigh heavier as time goes by. Others might be dealing with credit card debt, a slippery slope that can quickly turn into a mountain if not addressed promptly. And then there are mortgages, a long-term commitment that ties not just your present, but also your future earnings. To wrap your head around your debt, you need to start with the basics. First, determine what you owe. This might seem straightforward, but many people have a vague idea of their total debt. Don't be one of them. Get a clear picture. Then, identify who you owe. Is it a private lender, a government institution, or a credit card company? Each of these creditors may have different terms and conditions, repayment options, and penalties for late payments. Lastly, understand your interest rates. This is crucial. High-interest debt compounds rapidly, increasing your debt load. Knowing your interest rates helps prioritize repayments, focusing first on debts with the highest rates. Once you fully understand your debt, you can start to create a plan to repay it. Knowledge is power, and in the domain of debt, it's your first step towards financial freedom. Now that you understand your debt, it's time to create a plan to pay it off. There are a few different strategies you can use, each with its own advantages. The right one for you depends on your specific situation and what motivates you. Firstly, there's the snowball method. This involves paying off your debts from the smallest to the largest. The idea is that as you pay off each debt, you gain momentum, just like a snowball rolling down a hill. It's a great method if you're motivated by quick wins because you'll see debts disappearing faster. On the other hand, there's the avalanche method. This method involves paying off your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. It's a little less emotionally rewarding in the short term because you may not see debts disappearing as quickly. However, it can save you money in the long run because you're tackling the most costly debts first. Lastly, there's the option of a debt consolidation loan. This is where you take out one loan to pay off all your other debts, so you only have one monthly payment to worry about. It can make managing your debts easier, but it's important to make sure the interest rate on your consolidation loan is lower than the rates on your current debts, or you could end up paying more in the long run. So how do you choose the right strategy for your situation? Consider what motivates you. If you're driven by quick wins, the snowball method might be for you. If you're more focused on the numbers and long-term savings, consider the avalanche method. And if you're feeling overwhelmed by multiple debts and want to simplify, a consolidation loan could be the answer. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all answer here. It's about finding what works for you and your unique situation. With a solid plan in place, you can start to chip away at your debt. Creating a plan is one thing, but sticking to it is another. So, how do we remain committed to our debt repayment plan? Well, let's delve into that. First off, set small, achievable goals. Don't view your debt as one gigantic mountain to climb. Break it down into smaller hills and celebrate each time you conquer one. This makes the journey more manageable and less intimidating. Next, celebrate your progress. Did you pay off a credit card? Throw a mini celebration? Did you manage to save more than you expected this month? Reward yourself with something small, yet meaningful. These celebrations serve as a reminder of your progress and reinforce your commitment to becoming debt-free. Finally, keep your eyes on the prize, your end goal. Visualize what being debt-free feels like. Think about the peace of mind, the freedom to use your money as you please, and the ability to invest in your future without the shadow of debt looming over you. Sticking to a debt repayment plan is not easy. It requires discipline, determination, and a dash of optimism. But remember, every step you take towards repaying your debt is a step towards financial freedom.